But let's talk a little bit now. We have some great pictures from Greg Tracy down in Washington, D.C., the March for Life, and we're going to see a few of them right now. And it did snow, and it didn't just snow, as you can see. It snowed a lot.
Yeah, and there was still a good group that went down. Every year, the Archdiocese of Boston puts together, as many dioceses and archdioceses do around the country, but Witness to Life is what they call the pilgrimage here in the Boston Archdiocese. And some were still able to go down. I know they canceled the Boston trip, but still people were able to go down, and they got together. Cardinal Sean goes down every year and joins some of the seminarians, Knights of Columbus, some of the kids down there as well. So, you know, they were able to get the march in. It started to snow towards the tail end of the march, but were able to get the march in. But unfortunately, some of the numbers were a little down because everybody was afraid of the storm.
Oh, of course, and it was historic. And of course, then we have some pictures of people who participated in the March for Life, and you'll see them here with those happy faces because they're inside. And some men just coming down the street. But what was incredible was that actually a bus got stranded. And Bonnie, did we acquire these pictures?
Yeah.
So a bus got stranded down there. What they did is, since the bus is stranded on the highway, they got off of the bus. There's an altar. They built an altar and had Mass. And there's, I believe, the president of the college right there.
Yeah.
They actually had Mass right there while they were stranded.
Yeah, it's a great story. It's making the rounds on all social media too. It's amazing to see, and they had a really good group of people on the side of the road at the Mass too, because all the buses were stuck for several hours. I think they were stuck on Friday night all the way into Saturday.
Yeah, 19 hours, I think, right?
Yeah.
19 hours.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Wow. And then, of course, the Boston pilgrims who weren't all able to get down there, but Cardinal O'Malley from Boston did have a Mass and was well attended. And here we have some shots that were shared from Greg Tracy of the Pilot. Beautiful shots.
These are the ones actually at the at Sacred Heart Church in Washington that Cardinal O'Malley was at. That he does every year. You know, that's where the group goes. Sacred Heart Church in Washington to do the Mass before they head out to the march. Yeah.
Beautiful church too.
It is a beautiful church. Yeah. I believe Franciscan run a church, yeah. But yeah, it's a wonderful opportunity. They do a great job every year, and I was amazed to see how many people actually get down there to the
Talk
march.
about commitment.
Yeah.
Talk about commitment. Now, we had talked before the snowstorm of what the sacrifice that so many of these people make. They get on buses, sometimes school buses or other buses, and they take very long trips to get down there. They pay their own way. And this year, it even was a step further because some of these people actually were in harm's way because this storm, we knew it was going to be a record setter, and yet they still went down there to participate because of the importance of life.
Yep.
So it was great to see.
And it was unfortunate, but a lot of these dioceses and archdioceses too that weren't able to get down. They did things in their own diocese locally, you know, like here in Boston.
The Cathedral of the Holy Cross.
They did hold something at the cathedral. Then they marched down to the Common just outside the State House too, and they had a nice adoration, reflection later on in the evening too. So, and I know St. Louis did that as well.
So congratulations to everyone, whatever you have done for this very special few days for the March of Life, whether it be in your own diocese, archdiocese, or all the way down in Washington.